Hey there guys, Lewi 2x4 here. I just thought I'd go through the fire station modular MOC that I've just created. Just managed to sort of finish up the pieces, make sure it's right and it's polished and what I exactly wanted for the city. Just to overview the outside before I sort of go on to the inside and where I took my inspiration from. So this build was taking inspiration from the winter fire station that I got Christmas just gone, and I wanted to sort of remock it and make it a little bit more modern and modular. So I came up with this design. It uses 4 colours, which is the grey, the dark tan, the burgundy and that light tan, and I just wanted it to sort of have a small little setting and just sort of sit into my city. So in comparison, for the bank modular that I made, if I sit that up close like so, hold on, let me just line these up a little bit better. There we go. It sort of works, you know, relatively decent for me and what I want it to do. And I like these sort of bits where it sort of overhangs and there's wall from the other building, or you know, one's higher or whatever. But yeah, these look really, really cool together. I really do like that. Slowly sort of developing this path along here with buildings and the street view. So if I just move this out the way and I give you a spin around here. So this is built on a 16 by 32 base plate, and it is yeah, a lot of the inspiration came from that winter fire station. I used a lot of similar techniques like these pieces here, the 1x1 cylinders and 1x1 studs. I came up with this archway and it wasn't something that I had thought about or was interested in doing. I just sort of put some parts together and see if I could make it work, and it fit, so I left it there, and I think it looks really, really nice. It gives me this sort of nice office, sort of old rustic appearance, I think, and it's pretty cool. It's working really nicely. I've managed to get the fire truck to fit in there perfectly, and the roller door shuts down, so that was a main focus. Also, the main focus was to take this fire sign, this printed piece here, and just trying to make it fit and make it work and everything sort of flow together and it sort of be that natural looking thing. So on the outside it's pretty basic. Downstairs is like the garage, and I'm going to have some sort of reception desk, something down there, and then the top is going to be sort of eating quarters and sleeping quarters for the guys that are on shifts. But yeah, let's get into the inside of this build. So I have this split into 3. I've got the bottom section where the garage is, upstairs living quarters, sleeping quarters, and then just the roof. I was debating on whether to have another section and just have some sort of chief's office or something like that, but I wanted to keep it relatively to scale with the bank over there. So I just went with the 2 floors and just a flat, simple roof. So if I just move this minifigure out of the way, on the bottom floor, I've used this piece here, which was so that the rails can go up and go underneath there. It's probably a little bit harder to see, but basically they're on like a track system underneath there, and that holds that in place. And on the inside, it's pretty small and pretty crammed, but I want to make decent use of the space, and I want to try and create a small reception desk just down in here. Next to that fire truck. As you can see, it's a little bit tight, but I don't think you'll need much room down there. And then I maybe have some posters or something up on the side. Maybe I've left that blank for possibly an alarm bell or something like that. And then the guys obviously slide down on this pole down here. So it's relatively small and cramped in there. But it's fully modular. I can attach the floor onto here, and the piece of pipe clips like my old fire station MOC, if you guys have seen that before. But yeah, this fire truck fits in perfectly. I do have a small issue that I might have to correct, which is these ladders that I've put on top sometimes get caught on the on this piece of door here, so I might have to change those. But I want to keep these ladders on there because it makes it look a little bit more of a fire truck. But yeah, that fits nicely in there. It's a lot of room. If I could expand it, I would, but given the constraints, I wanted to sort of keep that like so. So yeah, first floor, very basic. move that and the fire truck out the way. Second floor, there's a decent amount of room on here. We've got the fire chief and a fireman or firewoman in there, and it's a relatively small floor base. I didn't really want to go too crazy. I didn't want to put any studs or anything on the wall. I just wanted to keep it relatively plain, and I tried to keep the pattern of the wall the same. So you've got some burgundy on the top and the bottom, and then that dark tan in the middle. A lot of the modulars have that, and I thought, hey, it's pretty symmetrical and it looks relatively decent, so I want to keep that. Little small hatch there for the floor, and that magically connects those two pipes together so the firemen and firewomen can slide down there. But I think what I might do is I'll probably have maybe some beds and stuff over here, some sink and a fridge, and then just have some living quarters in this area here, maybe some chairs or some beds or whatever, and a TV or something to keep them happy. And then the last part, which is literally just the roof. So there's still a couple of things that I might add to this. I might move that air conditioning unit over to the left hand side, like maybe put it over in this corner, and then have like a helipad on there. I'm not too sure. There's still some snot bricks there that I'm not too sure whether to cover up or not. I'm trying to find the right pieces, and I've still got loads of stuff to go through. But yeah, it's relatively basic. It uses that sign from the last year's fire station, which was a pretty cool build. I got that for Christmas. Jess's mum got me that, so thank you, Jess's mum. And yeah, it just sort of sits on top like so and clips in using these stud pieces. So I just sort of squish that down like so, and that goes on top. And then the pipes magically sort of connect underneath there. So if I have this sort of sat down like that, and there we go, that's it on. And that's the fire station, guys. So I am looking for suggestions on the inside, so if you guys want to suggest things that you want me to put in there, or if you guys have sig figs that you want to send me or you want me to create of yourself and sit them in certain areas of the city, I'm happy to do that, because there's this city is going to be huge. A sneak peek to what I'm kind of working on over here. The haunted house is coming along. Back over here. We'll save that for another video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Whether I should change certain things up, or whether I should, I don't know, change the colours up. I do like this with the burgundy, like that light tan with the burgundy and the dark tan, but there's always room for improvement. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Really do appreciate you viewing, and I just want to say thank you to all the support on the shorts I've been doing recently. More of them to come next week. It's just been a little bit crazy and a little bit hectic lately. So yeah, thanks for all the support, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next one.